What's that supposed to mean?
It is common knowledge that rodents hoard nuts, stolen technology, units.
Okay, first off, I ain't a hoarder nor a rodent.
I know you have a stash hidden aboard this ship. Fetch it, now.
There ain't nothing to fetch. Groot blew our stash on Contraxia, and the rest I gave to Quill and Gamora for the DAS quarantine zone access code.
Hi, hello, வணக்கம் and welcome to William Gaming. William Gaming subscribe பண்ணாம இருந்தா மறக்காம subscribe பண்ணுங்க. subscribe பண்ணிட்டு bell button press பண்ணி notification பெற்றுக்கொள்ளுங்கள். இதுக்கு bell button சொல்லி பாத்தீங்கன்னா நான் வந்து லைவ் வந்து உங்களுக்கு notification வந்துடும். நீங்க லைவா ஜாயின் பண்ணிக்கலாம். அது மட்டும் இல்லாம இந்த லைவ் பத்தின உங்களுடைய கருத்துக்கள் மற்றும் கமெண்ட்களை வந்து கமெண்ட் செக்ஷன்ல தெரிவிக்கலாம். அதாவது இந்த லைவ் உங்களுக்கு பிடிச்சிருக்கா இல்ல நான் ஏதாச்சும் இம்ப்ரூவ் பண்ணணுமா அப்படிங்கிற உங்களுடைய கருத்துக்களை வந்து கமெண்ட் செக்ஷன்ல தெரிவிக்கலாம். ஒருவேளை உங்களுக்கு நோட்டிஃபிகேஷன் வரலன்னா டிஸ்கிரிப்ஷன்ல Facebook இருக்கு, Twitter இருக்கு, Instagram இருக்கு, அதையும் ஃபாலோ பண்ணி வச்சுக்கோங்க. அது மூலமா நான் என்ன லைவ் பண்றேன் அப்படிங்கிறது லைவா நீங்க ஜாயின் பண்ணிக்கலாம். ஸோ இன்னைக்கு வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா நம்ம கார்டியன்ஸ் ஆஃப் த கேலக்ஸி பகுதி 2 தான் வந்து பண்ண போகிறோம். ஸோ போன பாட்டில் என்னாச்சுன்னா ஆக்சுவலாக நம்ம வந்து இந்த தடை செய்யப்பட்ட ஒரு பிளானட்டுக்கு வந்து ஒரு மான்ஸ்டரை வேட்டையாடுறதுக்காக போயிருக்கோம். ஸோ அங்கே போயிட்டு அந்த மான்ஸ்டரை வேட்டையாடுறதுக்கு பதிலாக நமக்கு மான்ஸ்டருக்கு பதிலாக வேறு ஒன்று ஒரு ஆடு மாதிரி ஒன்று நமக்கு கிடைச்சிருக்கும். ஸோ அதை எடுத்துகிட்டு வர்றப்போ தான் ஒரு உண்மையான மான்ஸ்டர் நமக்கு கண்ணுக்கு தெரியும். ஸோ அதையும் வேறு ஒரு மான்ஸ்டர் மாதிரி ஒன்று அடித்து கொண்டுரும். பட் இந்த ஸ்பேஸ் காப்ஸ் நோவா காப்ஸ் அப்படிங்கிறவங்க யாருன்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இந்த ஸ்பேஸில் போலீஸ் மாதிரி இருக்கிறவங்க. ஸோ அவங்க வந்து நம்ம ஸ்பேஸ்ஷிப்பை வந்து இது பண்ணிட்டு அதாவது அரெஸ்ட் பண்ணி அதாவது நம்ம எல்லாத்தையும் அரெஸ்ட் பண்ணிடுவாங்க. ஸோ அரெஸ்ட் பண்ணிவிட்டு நமக்கு 8000 யூனிட்ஸ் வந்து 3 தடவையில் கட்டி முடிக்கிற மாதிரி நமக்கு ஃபைன் போட்டிருப்பாங்க. ஸோ இப்போது நம்ம அந்த காசை அவங்களுக்கு மறுபடியும் அந்த கட்ட வேண்டிய 8000 யூனிட்ஸை கட்டணும். ஓகே, அதுதான் நம்ம இன்னைக்கு பண்ண போகிறோம். ஓகே, நம்ம இன்னைக்கு சீக்கிரம் ஆரம்பிச்சிடலாம் லைவை. என்ன பண்ணோம் ஆக்சுவலாக என்னடா பண்ணணும் மறந்துட்டேன் நான். இது நம்மளோட ரூம் நினைக்கிறேன். என்ன பண்ணணும்?
What do you want, Quill? If you're looking for units, check your own room.
ஓகே நம்ம ரூமை தான் செக் பண்ண சொல்கிறான். இருடா வர. நம்ம ரூம் வந்து கீழே இருக்குன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். எதுவும் இல்லையே நம்ம ரூம் வந்து எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சு நம்ம மேலே பார்த்ததான் நம்ம ரூம்னு நினைக்கிறேன். நம்ம யூனிட்ஸை தேடி பார்க்கணும் இருக்கலாம். ஆனால் நம்ம ஸ்டார்டிங்கில் இங்கேருந்து இந்த இடத்துலேருந்து தான் வருவோம். அதனால தப்பா நினைச்சிட்டேன். இதுதான் நம்ம ரூம் நினைக்கிறேன். ஒன்றும் இல்லை இது. இதையே எத்தனை தடவை பார்ப்பேன். யூனிட்ஸ் தேவைடா.
Hey, Bluebird, you copy? I know you think I sold you out, and... Gamora, I was just...
Who are you talking to? What's a Bluebird?
It, was Yondu's call sign. He was Bluebird, and I was the kid.
யாண்டுங்கிறது யாருன்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா அந்த சின்ன வயசுல ஸ்டார்லோட தத்தெடுத்து வளர்த்த ஒருத்தர் தான் இந்த
Yondu Udonta, leader of the Ravager space virus, scourge of the Sirius system and all-around scoundrel, used Bluebird as his call sign?
Even had it embroidered on the back of his jacket.
Amazing.
It was amazing. Pretty much from the day we met.
How did you two meet? Terrans and Centaurians aren't exactly neighbors.
We met on Chitauri Prime, about 3 years into my sentence.
Wait, Yondu was a prisoner of war? I thought the Ravagers were neutral.
They were, and they also weren't. The Ravagers had a simple code. Steal from everyone. Yondu said it made them neutral.
But they weren't. I specifically remember several Chitauri transports being hit when I was still... you know.
They hit just as many resistance ships, until a Chitauri cruiser uncloaked in front of them during a raid and...
Yondu ended up on Chitauri Prime, with you.
After we broke out, he could have left me on some space station or dropped me off at the nearest Nova Corps base. But he didn't. Instead, he invited me to join the Ravagers.
You were with them a long time. Must have enjoyed it.
I did. Being a Ravager was the first time I felt like I really belonged, if that makes any sense.
I felt the same way when I joined Richard Ryder and the Resistance. Like I was finally in control of who I wanted to be.
Yes, exactly. Those first few years, it was like I had joined this really big, really dysfunctional family, which, now that I'm hearing it, would make Yondu my...
Space Dad?
Could have been worse.
Okay.
Mind if we put a pin in this?
A pin?
Pick it up another time? I should, get back.
Sure.
சரி இது ஃபோட்டோ அவங்க அம்மாவோட எடுத்த ஃபோட்டோ. ஓகே. ஆக்சுவலாக இந்த ஒரு விஷயம் வந்து எனக்கு அன்றைக்கி படம் பார்க்குறப்ப தான் ஆக்சுவலாக திரும்ப பார்த்தப்போ தான் எனக்கு ஒரு விஷயம் புரிஞ்சுது. ஆக்சுவலாக இந்த கேமில் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஸ்டார்டிங்கில் ஸ்டார்லோடுக்கு இந்த கண்ணில் அடிபட்டிருக்கிற மாதிரி இருக்கும். அது எப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, அவர் வந்து சின்ன வயசில் ஒரு ஸ்கூல் மேட்ச் சண்டை போட்டு அடிபட்ட மாதிரி காட்டியிருப்பாங்க அந்த படத்துலலாம். டீம் கஸ்டியூம்ஸா? இது ராக்கெட்டோட ரூம். ஓகே. பயங்கர டெக்கியாக இருப்பான் போல ராக்கெட்டு. இது யார் ரூம் இது? ஒரு கதைக்கிற மாதிரி. யார் இது? ராக்கெட்.
Seriously, Quill, if you're here to talk about feelings, it's a hard pass. So, you here to talk or you just want a gear upgrade?
நம்ம work bench யூஸ் பண்ணிக்கலாம்ல?
Upgrade me? Pretty please?
If you ask for a rubber ducky grenade, I'm gonna bite your toes off.
நம்மக்கிட்ட எஸ் நம்ம இது பண்ணிக்கலாம்னு நினைக்கிறேன். இப்போ ரீலோட் ரேபிட் ரீலோட் வந்து ஆல்ரெடி நம்ம பண்ணியிருக்கோம். சார்ஜ் ஷூட்டு 600 நம்மக்கிட்ட 420 தான் இருக்குது. 400. ஓகே. சென்சிபபிள் மேக்னெட் அட்ராக்ட் எனிமீஸ் ட்ரப்ஸ் ஃப்ரம்... ஓ அப்படியா? ஓகே. இது தூரத்தில் இருந்து நம்ம எனிமீஸ் இது பண்ணுறத கூட அட்ராக்ட் பண்ணிக்க போல, ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்காக எடுத்துக்கும் போல. 400 ஸ்கேன் இது பண்ணிருக்கலாம் போல. சரி பரவாயில்ல.
Now that that's done, can we get a move on, jelly legs? There, all set. Anything else?
Not now, Rocket. Maybe we can talk later. Hey, Gamora.
You're supposed to knock.
ஒரே நிமிஷம்.
What are you doing? You're supposed to be looking for money.
I did.
And?
I don't have any.
Also, what's with
விக்கிட்டையும் பணம் இல்லை
the
போல.
dolls?
Do you value your life?
Is that a trick question? Okay, yes.
Okay,
Mostly I value my life.
Good. Then pretend.
ஒரே நிமிஷம். இந்த சவுண்ட் கேட்கல, ஒருவேளை அந்த போர்ட்டில் கரெக்டாக மாட்டலையோன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். இருங்க ஒரே நிமிஷம்.
Like you saw nothing.
Okay.
And get out.
See you in the lounge?
இப்போ கரெக்டாக கேட்குது
Out.
சவுண்டு.
Got it.
ஆஹா, இவ வேற திட்டுறாளே. Drax.
Any units I uncover will go directly to you, but I am unsure the others will do the same.
நல்லவனா இருப்பான் போல.
So, you're taking the whole find the units thing pretty seriously.
It is a serious matter.
Yeah, I totally get it. We're all afraid of going back to prison.
I am not afraid of going back to prison.
Oh, good.
ஓகே,
Because
ஆக்சுவலாக பார்த்தீங்கன்னா
I'm
இவங்க
not
ஒன்னிலேயே
either,
ஆக்சுவலாக
mostly.
கார்டியன்ஸ் ஆஃப்
In the kiln, I was
கேலக்சிலேயே
surrounded by criminals,
ஸ்டார்டிங்கில்
murderers, and
இருந்திருப்பாங்க
thieves. They
பிரிசனில்.
taught me a harsh lesson. Assassins and bounty hunters cannot be trusted.
Okay. Wow. Don't you think maybe you're calling the kettle black?
I have not mentioned kitchenware.
It's an Earth thing. What I mean is, you're a convicted mass murderer. I used to be a pirate. We're not exactly upstanding citizens.
You and I honor our word. I cannot say the same for the others.
You could be wrong, Drax. You won't know until you give them a chance.
We will see.
இவங்கிட்டேயும் பணம் இல்லை போல. டேய் திறடா, கதவு திறடா, கதவு திறடா, கதவு திறடா. பிறகு படேன்றானே. கிளிச்சதும் ஆயிடுச்சா என்ன? இங்க கதவு திறக்க மாட்டேங்குதுங்க. தடிமாட்டு போயிட்டு கதவு திறடா. இப்போ திறக்குது.
Groot, you okay in there? Think you could open the door for a minute? Is that my toothbrush? Great. Now I need a new toothbrush.
எல்லார்கிட்டயும் பேசிட்டோம்ல.
I am confused by your blind trust in the others. I will reflect on it.
இது சாங் வேணாம்.
Sweet tracks.
Does it bother you that if we don't manage to get the money in time, this team is toast?
We will get the coin Peter Quill promised. We shall not turn to roasted bread slice.
Yeah, well, no offense to Quill, but he ain't too good at keeping his promises.
அட பாவி, நம்மளை பற்றியே தப்பா பேசிட்டு இருக்காங்க.
Yup, neither am I.
இது யார் ரூம் இது? கமாரா ரூம் அது.
So, Drax, Did you bring out your stash of hidden units?
I do not hide my units in a stash, for I am not a rodent.
Neither am I.
You are rodent-like.
And you're annoying-like.
That is not a valid taxonomic order.
ஸோ இது ஷிப்போட அப்கிரேட்ஸ் மாதிரி இருக்கும். இதுக்குள்ளேயும் ஒன்றும் இல்லை.
Why you gotta be so paranoid, big guy? You didn't mind trusting me on Hanshi.
Trust you repaid by attempting to rob our employer.
I told you I was just testing their security measures.
So you claimed. What is in that container on your work table?
Your mom's love letters.
My mother did not write love letters. She displayed her affection by hunting large game animals for my father to cook.
Ugh, now I'm hungry. So, got any ideas to get those units together?
இன்னும்
You
இல்லைடா.
have investments.
You think I look like an investment type of guy?
You are a risk taker.
Exactly. I don't sit behind no desk all day hoping for real estate fluctuations. I go out and I do stuff.
Perhaps we are somewhat alike.
சரி இப்போ என்ன பண்ணுவோம் அடுத்து அதை சொல்லு. அது தெரியாமல் இங்கிட்ட சுற்றிட்டு இருக்கேன் நான்.
Groot! Are you done in there? Me and Musclehead could use some input.
I am Groot.
What do you mean a minute? You've been in there for ages.
I have noticed that the tree is very meticulous about grooming.
You don't say. He made me snip off the shoots on his back the other day.
I am Groot.
Nobody cares that they were poking out, you big dandy.
எல்லார்கிட்டையும்
What if we contacted one of the assassin's disreputable sources?
My sources are reputable.
She don't really mean that. What were you saying?
One of those informants is bound to be of value to Novacor.
You want to sell out one of Gamora's guys?
If they are murderers, then justice would be served, and we could negotiate an extension of our fine.
Huh. Well, if I wasn't so sure Gamora would stab you in your sleep just for suggesting it, I think it was a pretty solid plan.
சரிடா அடுத்து இப்போ என்ன எங்கே போகிறது என்ன பண்ணுறது?
So, how about a plan that won't get us skewered by a resident murder crumpet?
Murder what?
Murder isn't always about you!
But I thought that...
Yeah, I was talking about her. So, a plan?
I suggest we wait to hear what Peter Quill will propose.
Quill? He got us into this mess in the first place. He ain't got a plan.
unknown technology.
Let me guess. You're watching me.
I am.
What do you think I'm gonna do? Conjure some units from thin air?
Can you do that?
No!
You seem to have a low opinion of Peter Quill.
Why do you say that?
You do not trust him to solve our predicament, but he has proven himself reliable.
Because I'd love to hear more about Bluebird and the Ravagers.
எதுக்கு இதை எடுத்தா மட்டும் அடிக்கடி வரா?
Yondu and I were cellmates. First thing he said when they put him in my cell was, "Boy, don't be going and getting attached, because I'm just here for the food." And the food was pretty terrible, so...
Yeah, that sounds like Yondu.
I had cellmates before, and none of them lasted long. The Shatari have these gladiatorial games, and...
You got used to people dying.
Not sure about that, but I didn't expect anyone to last long. I also didn't have my translation implant back then, so I might as well have been alone. But Yondu, he actually spoke English. Said he'd offered to translate in exchange for extra rations.
So even in that snake-infested hellhole, ever the schemer.
It's something we had in common. I'd been scheming for a way to escape since the day they took me. I just needed someone like Yondu to make it seem possible.
How did you escape?
Let's just say it was equal parts simple, complicated, and kind of embarrassing. But it ended with the two of us delivering a transport full of stolen supplies straight into the hands of the Resistance.
For a bucket load of units, too, I bet.
Anyway, once we did, there was no going back. I was a Ravager. The Ravagers had a simple code. Steal from everyone. Yondu said it made them neutral.
But they weren't. I specifically remember several Shatari transports being hit when I was still... you know.
They hit just as many Resistance ships, until a Shatari cruiser uncloaked in front of them during a raid and...
எதுக்கு அடிக்கடி இந்த conversation வந்துட்டு இருக்குன்னு மட்டும் தான் தெரியல எனக்கு.
After we broke out, he could have left me on some space station or dropped me off at the nearest Nova Corps base. But he didn't. Instead, he invited me to join the Ravagers.
You were with them a long time. Must have enjoyed it.
I did. Being a Ravager was the first time I felt like I really belonged, if that makes any sense.
I felt the same way when I joined Richard Ryder and the Resistance. Like I was finally in control of who I wanted to be.
Yes, exactly. Those first few years, it was like I had joined this really big, really dysfunctional family, which, now that I'm hearing it, would make Yondu my...
Space Dad?
Could have been worse. Well, if you don't mind, I think I'd like to be alone for a bit.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll see you around.
எடுத்தாலே ஏதாச்சும் வந்துட்டு யூனிட்ஸ் தேட சொன்னா நான் எங்கடா போய் தேடுறது? இது யார் ரூம்? இது ட்ராக்ஸோட ரூம்ல. பஞ்சிங் பேக், ஓகே. இது தெரியவே இல்லை கண்ணாடி.
I trust you, Peter Quill. And if you trust them, I will follow suit.
இது சாங்ல ஓகே. வேணாம். இதுக்குள்ள தாண்டா வருது. சர்ச் அவ நம்ம குவார்டர் தான் தேட சொல்றான். இது வந்து ஆக்சுவலா சுத்தி சுத்தி ஒரே இடத்துக்கு தான்டா போய் சேர்றோம். நம்ம பங்கு தேட சொல்கிறாங்க. பட் நம்ம பங்கு காசு எங்கே இருக்குன்னு தெரில. ஒன்றுமே இல்லைடா. ஒரே நிமிஷம் இதை மட்டும் பார்த்துட்டு வந்துடுறேன். ஓகே. ஓகே புரிஞ்சிருச்சு என்ன பண்ணணும்னு சொல்லிட்டு. ஆனால் அதை தான் நான் முன்னாடியே பண்ணேன். பட் நம்ம ஒழுங்காக பண்ண விட்டோம்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஒழுங்காக டேப் பண்ண விட்டோம், ஒழுங்காக பார்க்க செக் பண்ண விட்டோம்னு நினைக்கிறேன். நம்ம ரூம் தானே இது?
Well. Let's see if we can find some stray units in here. Really?
இதுக்காடா 25 நிமிஷம் கஷ்டப்பட்டோம்.
37 units?
We appear to be 7,963 units short.
நீங்களும்
We
கொடுங்கடா
intend
உங்க
to keep our
பங்குக்கு.
ship, Peter Quill.
I know. We clearly need a plan.
And reconsider my initial proposal.
Oh, no, not Fin Fang Foom again.
Yes, we should go after Fin Fang Foom.
Drax, there are easier ways to get paid. Like, what about selling Gamora's crap?
What?
Oh, come on. You've been hoarding them stupid knickknacks ever since you first joined us. I mean, don't tell me they ain't worth nothing.
The quarantine zone was always
Holding out on
My
us, Quill.
figurines are not knickknacks.
Team's in trouble. Then you can't be bothered to make no
set course
sacrifice.
for the Mocking
I will
Star
sacrifice
system
your head.
and take us to the majestic mountains of
mature.
Kakarandara,
Real mature.
where we will seek to best the
I mean,
infamous Fin
at
Fang
least I
Foom.
got an idea.
I am Groot.
இது க்ரூட் ஏதோ சொல்ல வருதுப்பா. புரியல எனக்கு சத்தியமா. நம்ம எல்லாத்தையும் சேர்ந்து பணம் போட
He
சொல்லுது.
says we should combine both ideas.
ஓகே.
Sell Gamora's trinkets to Fin Fang Foom. It is brilliant.
Yeah, you know, the only problem with your plan is that Lady Hellbender only buys monsters, and you are not a monster. He's not. He's the sweetest, most...
I am Groot.
No, you don't. This ain't something you can pretend. Oh, yeah? You want monster? I'll show you monster!
Whoa, guys!
Groot, are you really offering to...
No, he is not offering that, okay?
It could work.
Sell Groot? I guess we could bust him out after.
Absurd. Lady Hellbender seeks the monster within. The small, ugly one is clearly the correct choice. He is cruel, sadistic, and his soul is filthy and filled with rage.
இந்த பக்கம் கொஞ்சம் இருட்டா இருக்கிற மாதிரி.
Monster Queen would pay a great sum for such a creature.
Really? How great?
How are you okay with this?
Because I know what I am. And I know what he ain't.
I vote we sell Groot. I honestly think Lady Hellbender will go for it.
Yeah, well, I vote for not Groot.
I also vote for the creepy little beast.
2 votes each. Peter?
Sell rocket. Rocket வித்துடுவோமா?
Probably scarier on the inside. He's unstable and vicious and totally oblivious to the needs of others.
Okay, we get it, Quill.
The point is I think you'd make a fine monster. And we'll definitely need that tactical brain of yours to bust you out once you're in there. But just to be 100% sure, you're definitely okay with this.
Are you kidding? I can't wait to hold this over you.
All right, let's do this. Let's go sell a monster.
Hellbender கிட்ட விக்க போறாங்க.
We're not seriously flying into that.
They say the weather patterns of Seknarf 9 are tied to the
Seknarf
temperament of
9.
its ruler.
That's not how women work.
Anyways, I'm sure it looks worse than it is.
There! That's Lady Hellbender's fortress.
Get us in close, Quill. I don't want to walk in this.
Yep, no problem. We're flying the wrong way.
Nah, he's not flying.
Guys, relax. One minor adjustment.
Piece of cake.
அவ்வளவுதான் வந்துட்டோம்.
You can't be serious.
What? This way we can scope things out before we finish the transaction.
We're like 100 clicks from her base.
You know how much I like scoping. Nope.
Next time, I'm
Exit
flying.
Milano.
Monsters do not fly ships.
Monsters do whatever they want. Don't you get all gloomy right now. Don't help.
Because your constant complaining does?
You are complaining about the short one complaining.
We're all complaining. Happy?
Gamora குட்டி போலாமா?
Hope that jacket of yours is waterproof.
டேய் உன்னதான் விக்க போறோம், ஓகே?
Of course. It had to be raining.
They say that Seknarf 9 is inhospitable to soft-bodied beings. We shall see how you fare, Peter Quill.
நினைச்சேன்டா.
No, we should not go. We got it. It's different.
போகவும் முடியாது. இப்ப என்னதான் பண்றது?
I hate wet.
அடங்குய்யாடா.
We accomplished nothing by lingering in the ship.
How about staying dry? That's an accomplishment.
Are we going? Because I'm ready.
சரி இப்ப வா போலாம்.
Okay, here we go.
I ever mentioned how much I hate rain?
Hellbender's castle isn't even that far. That is not a castle. It is an impregnable fortress.
So how do we impregnate it?
Ask Peter!
Let's just get closer. We'll figure it out on the way.
There is nothing to figure out. As beast merchants, we will easily gain access to Lady Hellbender.
Good! We've already got a beast. All that's left is the merchant part.
Good thing I put on my official merchant costume.
There is no such thing. Right?
The fact you ain't sure don't bode so good.
சரிக்கிட்டு போகுது.
Ouch! Hey, is my jacket all right?
At least you got a jacket. Some of us are soaking here.
Less whining, more walking.
Hey, Stormlord. We ain't seriously walking through this. It'll take forever in this storm.
Stop complaining. The hardship will strengthen your spirit.
I faced more than enough hardship. Thank you very much.
We won't walk, we'll hike. It'll be fun. Woohoo! Team hiking trip.
That's just a fancy word for walking.
Come on, at least you won't be bored.
அங்கதான் இருக்குல்ல ஃபோர்ட்ரஸ் முன்னாடி.
Okay, guys, if we just keep our footing, it'll be a straight shot across.
I agree.
ஐயோ நம்ம இதை வேற
One
பிடிங்கி
way
விட்டா
looks
போல.
drier.
We got this. Just don't fall and we'll be fine.
Agreed. We must face Lady Hellbender's rage head on.
Almost sounds like you want to get hit by lightning.
I would not expect a Chitauri trader to understand the underlying value.
The underlying value of getting killed?
Of being direct, you child of subterfuge.
What is your problem?
Lady Hellbender scoffs upon duplicity and dishonor. Your reputation is why she tests us.
Can we refocus here? We're here to trick some lady, not kill each other.
She's not just some lady. Lady Hellbender's a known warrior.
And a queen.
And stinking rich.
Exactly. She's a stinking rich warrior queen businesswoman, and she won't be able to resist a good deal. Same as us.
Perhaps some of us.
If Lady Eight is so powerful, why does she live on this scutball?
Seknov 9 is her ancestral home. A concept you are clearly unfamiliar with, Abomination.
Where you're from ain't what matters, meathead.
It matters to Lady Hellbender.
இங்க இருந்து அங்க பாய முடியுமா என்ன?
Behold! Lady Hellbender's domain! In all its glory!
That was way too close!
Well played, Lady Hellbender!
So we're still doing this?
Yes!
Guys! Focus! Keep an eye out on those big blue ones and take cover when they hit, or we'll get blown right off!
Good advice! Okay, this might be more dangerous than I thought.
I thought you lived for danger!
Yeah, keyword live!
If any of you die, I'm going back to the ship.
Wake up!
Whoa! I ever mention how much I hate being lads? Yo, Quill! Fortress is this way!
ஐயோ ஃபோர்ட்ரஸ் அந்த பக்கம் இருக்கு போல.
Of course he knows we're on the clock. 3 cycles!
It's called scouting, okay?
No, it's called going the wrong way!
Are you disoriented, Peter Quill?
Even more than usual?
I'll have you know my sense of direction is impeccable.
Says the guy who landed on the wrong side of the planet! I can't believe it. Here I am, all wet in the rain, and Sunny Pants ain't even trying to go the right way.
If he is so determined to explore, perhaps we should support him. I support you, Peter Quill.
The only thing I support is getting out of this fucking rain!
Mark, not again!
Groot says we should hide under him.
That is a terrible suggestion!
Just keep moving!
We need to keep moving forward, Quill.
We need to not get hit by lightning!
Can we please just do both
Adi.
those things?
You ask too
அது
much
எப்படா
about him.
என்ன மட்டும் இது
You know
பண்ணுது?
he cannot multitask.
I can multitask!
Do not turn back now, Peter Quill.
பின்னாடியே இருக்கும்.
It's like she's trying to hit us. You sure you never dated this woman?
Pretty sure!
டேய் ஐயோ என்னடா அது எந்திரிக்குது
Everyone okay?
We should have gone to Maku 4.
Hey, check out the old resistance ship. Thing's been shot to hell.
No doubt by this one and her Chitauri friends.
We weren't friends.
Guys.
ஆஹா ஏதோ பெரிய மான்ஸ்டரா இது
But it ain't
ஏதோ
moving
ஜெல்லி
now.
மாதிரி
We'd be wary, Rodin.
You know what? I survived freaking half-world. Think I'm scared of some little...
ஆஹா
It's not alone. Get ready.
நமக்குன்னே டிசைனா வருது
Watch the spiky things! Now is not the time for watching Peter Quill! Send it their way, Drax!
I was getting forward anyway.
Glad we can entertain you!
It's gooey outside keeps regenerating!
What are these things? They are amorphous vermin!
இது அந்த ஜெல்லி மாதிரி இருக்கிற வரைக்கும் உடைக்க முடியல
Satisfying to strike!
You should try stabbing them.
Tearing flesh from its bones appears to do nothing!
I don't think the goo matters. It's the spikes inside.
Perhaps these were sent by Lady Hellbender!
I think she's got better things to do. They keep
கார்டியன்ஸ் போடா
You must be quicker, assassin!
Someone get rid of the jingle!
இருடா இருடா
Drax, toss it!
எரி 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 எரி
I'm gonna get blood in my throat! Perhaps you prefer this gelatinous substance.
குரூட் ஏதாச்சும் பண்ணுடா
We must destroy the cores! The gelatin is satisfying to strike.
ஒன்று முடிஞ்சுது
Take your word on that!
I was getting forward
ஆஹா
anyway.
ரெண்டு முடிச்சுட்டேன் ஒன்று தான்
Stay away from its sharp edges! Watch the spiky things! Now is not the time for watching Peter Quill! The outer muck is only a distraction from its nucleus! Gamora, slice him up!
You don't stand a chance.
Perhaps these were sent by Lady Hellbender!
I think she's got better things to do. Watch it, spikes.
The jelly is charging!
We need to destroy the jelly.
Smash its inside! Just some general life advice. The lobby's got a knife!
I'm gonna get
வந்துட்டே இருக்குது
I'm sure the rain will take care of that. They keep moving around.
Come on, we got this! Peter Quill! Over this way!
Might want to check on that, Peter.
Someone get me a look at the core!
What's next, Peter? Jelly's on the offensive.
Stick it to him, Groot! I am not accustomed
Whoa!
to being
Slime's
vulnerable.
speeding up!
Barely a flesh wound. You'll be fine.
வேற கலர் கலர்லாம் வந்து
Wasn't exactly enough for you?
Watch it! Spikes!
இது வந்துட்டே இருக்குடா இப்படியே வந்தா
Sharp, pointy death coming your way!
Get off me!
Tear out their insides!
Enough with the deli! Break its bones!
Let's see those branches!
That was too close!
Wowberry needing help! Stay away from its sharp edges! Perish!
Their outsides regenerate!
What are these things? They are amorphous vermin!
இது ரொம்ப மோசமா இருக்கு இது
Blobs on a warpath!
It is
very
acceptable
helpful.
to ask for help, Peter Quill! Big problems call for the big solutions! Thanks, Drax! Cut them open!
I don't think the goo matters. It's the spikes inside.
Make them hurt, Gamora!
This won't hurt much.
What? I don't know. Don't eat them. Next time, you're on your own.
Peter Quill, unleash me onto these fools!
Soaks up a lot of pain for such a weird little thing.
I was getting bored anyway.
Glad we can entertain you! Slash him, Gamora!
I thought you'd never ask.
ஓகே இன்னொன்று தான் இருக்கு
Anna! Their locomotion is mesmerizing!
முடிடா முடிடா
Drax! Shut him down! Face me!
Try to stab me, will ya?
How the monster
ஓ
never
வாடா
friendly!
முடிக்கிட்டேன் ஒரு வழியா
So that's what a monster around here looks like?
We are outside Lady Hellbender's sanctuary. Creatures here are not her pets, but food.
These sort of do look like food.
We're gonna be food if we don't climb out of here.
Where the flark is she going?
There's a trail going through the jungle. Try to find a way up.
This husk should be easier to climb than the muddy terrain.
I ain't comfortable calling it a husk, seeing as we're about to climb it and all.
Clearly not a husk.
It is the hollowed husk of a bygone time, when the turmoil of war raged stronger than the storms of this world.
Peter, get moving. Drax is having an existential meltdown.
மேலே போகிறது ஒருவேளை குரூட்
Anyone else hear something?
Hear what?
Was probably Drax's stomach.
My stomach would bellow like a wild beast.
Hey, Star Pants, see anything we can climb on?
Not really, but maybe if we cleared the gunk off the side.
Shall I rip it apart then?
Let's go easy if we can. Keep in mind this old thing helped win the war.
I ain't seen one of these fly swamps in years, working or otherwise.
It is not.
That's what they called them,
Hey,
on
whatever,
account of they
Joe.
were real good at knocking Chitauri scouts out of the sky.
All bells, shoot stuff.
Words to live by.
Having fun?
Didn't think I'd ever be shooting at a resistance ship.
This mud is getting all up in my fur.
Feel free to join me up above.
Really? Is it drier up there?
No, not really. Loose reactor isn't dangerous, is it?
It can be, if you know what you're doing.
Drax, you could pull this reactor out gently, right?
If it were combustible, the rodents would have shot it by now.
He makes an excellent
இதை முன்னாடி
point.
நீயே
Will I
பண்ணிருக்கலாம்
continue ripping it apart?
No. I think we're good.
Mud in this area smells queer.
It's them jelly things we fought. I think they, Great, we made it halfway up.
I'm going to scout ahead. Try not to kill yourselves on the way up.
There they are, wing controls.
இது எதுக்கு இருக்கு
Need your expert skills again, Rocket.
Network interference.
What's a resistance ship doing all the way out here anyway?
What's taking so long?
Peter Quill is dilly-dallying in the rain.
I'm not dilly-dally. I'm thinking.
You ever fly one of these things, Gamora?
No doubt she shot them down.
I fought the Shatari, same as you. And yes, I flew one, along with 2 other ships for the Resistance.
இப்போ எங்க போகணும்?
Drax, you ever seen one of those?
I suggest smashing this electronic device until...
No, no, no! Keep your grubby paws off of it. I'll take care of it.
ஸ்க்ரீன் ஆஃப் ஆயிடுச்சு. அடிக்கடி இது வேற ஆஃப் ஆயிட்டு இருக்கு.
Flar.
That don't sound like no jelly thing.
They say that Lady Hellbender's call echoes throughout the planet.
That don't sound like no lady either.
வேற ஏதோ மான்ஸ்டர் இருக்குன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். பார்த்து பண்ணுங்கடா.
Careful! Looks like something big moved through here.
Yay!
ஆஹா, ஏதோ பெரிய கால்தடம் மாதிரி தெரியுது.
Where did you learn this clairvoyance, assassin?
Huh? You never learned to track?
Tathians do not chase our prey. Lure them and await the perfect moment to strike.
That can take a while.
Patience is a virtue of the hunter.
You sure you want to get lost out here?
Relax, I'm just looking around.
This is further proof that we are not welcome here. If we turn back every time we ain't wanted, we never go anywhere.
Good point.
Gamora, உன்னால இதை வெட்ட முடியுமா என்ன?
Can you get us through here, Gamora?
Whatever it takes to find Hellbender.
Name is Lady.
Yeah, Gamora.
If we want an audience with her, we will have to start showing some respect.
This from the guy who calls me Harlot Spawn of Thanos.
An accurate description. We all know which harlot spawn it refers to.
What about her sister Nebula?
Guys, monster planet, dark, dangerous. Can we focus here?
Are you frightened of monsters, Peter Quill?
Only the scary ones.
We'll need to find a way out of this jungle.
Why? It's dry down here.
Should we ask them for directions?
I'm thinking maybe they are directions.
Seriously? Oh, like a signpost or something.
I'm not saying it's an arrow with the word fortress on it, but statues suggest civilization, and the only settlement I saw when we were topside
Was Lady Hellbender's fortress.
சரி, இந்த பக்கம் இருக்குன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். இந்த வழி இருக்கு.
I am eager to experience Lady Hellbender's legendary menagerie.
Yeah, I bet you are.
What's the weirdest monster you guys have seen?
I once saw a brute
Neither.
transformed Regalian wearing a Clintar parasite. Dead end. That's just great.
Wait, is that Shatari tech over there?
Ask the Chitauri.
Chitauri tech.
No, it is. It's a retractable bridge. They used them at the prison I was in.
Too bad the controls are on the other side of the giant chasm.
What do you do? Not have time to dawdle in this jungle. I shall hurl the creature over the chasm so he may activate the.
I may activate a hole through your face. Put me down.
We're not throwing rockets.
Very well.
You sons of forking shogs.
How will we cross?
Look
Hey,
around. We'll
Groot
find
இது
another
பரவாயில்ல.
way.
Groot.
Think these statues are of the monsters on this planet? Not a chance. We both know it's too far for you to stretch across.
There has to be something we can use. Maybe a tall tree? Taller than Groot. Shooting your way out of every problem again, Peter?
Trying to.
Yeah, I'm fine. Just leaving.
What's your problem?
My problem is Meathead trying to huck me over a cliff.
You are overreacting. I did not throw you.
Only 'cause Quill stopped you.
Then there should be no problem.
I'm watching you, you Cataffian psychopath.
நான் வரலையா அவனுங்க ஐயோ போகக்கூடாது போலயே
What's Chitauri Tech doing on a backwater mud ball like this?
Perhaps Lady Hellbender repelled an invading swarm. It was among the spoils.
Maybe. Or maybe she was real cozy with the bugs.
Ridiculous.
Wow, it is dark in here.
If you bump into any monsters, let us know.
Monster Planet. Right.
எல்லா வேலையும் நம்மளே பண்ண சொல்லி விடுறானுங்க
That bridge isn't the only thing, Chitauri. City statues are familiar. No, that aimless shooting isn't gonna scare the monsters away, right?
Hey, my shooting's not aimless. Everything I do is with purpose and, you know, heroism.
No, the statues are not watching us.
Do not be so sure. They say Lady Hellbender has eyes everywhere.
Of course they do.
ஐயோ
Hey, I found more ruins down here.
Ah, perhaps we could fashion a catapult.
We're not throwing rockets. But maybe there's something else here.
ஐயோ போடாம போலையே வை இந்த பக்கம் போகக்கூடாதா எதுக்கு நான் இவ்வளோ தூரம் வந்தேன் விடுப்பேத்துறாங்க மயிலாட் விடுப்பேத்துறாங்க அடப்பாவி 1 hour ஆச்சா இப்போ ஆரம்பிச்சு இன்னும் ஒரு மிஷன் கூட ஒழுங்கா முடிக்கல அடே
No, it's too far.
There has to be something we can use. Maybe a tall tree? Taller than Groot.
It would be easier to throw the rodent.
No, it would not. What if he breaks a leg?
He would still have 3.
No one's throwing rocket. What's Shatari Tech doing on a backwater mudball like this?
Perhaps Lady Hellbender repelled an invading swarm, and it was among the spoils.
Maybe. Or maybe she was real cozy with the bugs.
Ridiculous.
Shooting your way out of every problem again, Peter?
I do.
Yeah, I'm fine. Just leave it.
What's your problem?
My problem is meathead trying to hug me over.
You are overreacting. I did not throw you.
Only 'cause Quill stopped you.
Then there should be no problem.
I'm watching you. You Katafian psychopath!
Wow, it is dark in here.
If you bump into any monsters, let us know.
Monster Planet. Right. Hey, my shooting's not aimless. Everything I do is with purpose and, you know, heroism.
இது வரைக்கும் கரெக்டாக வந்துட்டோம் ஆனால் இதுக்கப்புறம்
Hey, I found more ruins down here.
Perhaps we could fashion a catapult.
We're not throwing rockets. Groot, could you grow vines from that pillar so we could use them to swing across?
Like Tarzan, the legendary Terran warrior you spoke of on Contraxia as
For
we
the
were...
record, Groot says no.
வேறு யாரு
Think these statues are of the monsters on this planet?
They're made of rock.
Drax, think you can topple this?
Indeed.
ஓகே இதை இது பண்ணலாம் போல அதான் நானும் யோசித்தேன்
I may have angered them.
Them?
We're being hunted.
Great. That's just...
All right, let's try not to fall.
That's your pep talk? Great place to leave a sculpture.
Wait, hear that?
Eyes up, people.
ஆஹா என்னமோ மேலே வந்துட்டு போல
Fucking monster things! Everyone get ready!
Watch the fingers!
Do not watch! Destroy!
We can fly these beasts straight to Lady Hellbender.
I ain't riding something that wants to eat me!
எல்லாம் நம்ம கிட்ட தான் வருது
This place looks like a graveyard!
Focus on not becoming part of one.
Peter!
I will face all of Lady Hellbender's beasts.
Don't forget, we're selling one of those beasts!
The trick is to defeat them before they defeat you.
Appreciate the help, big guy.
அடே நம்ம தான் குழப்பது எல்லாமே நம்ம தான் போட்டு குழப்பது அவனுங்களை கண்டுக்கவே மாட்டேங்குது நம்மளை தான் போட்டு பொழக்குது என்ன தெரில அவனுங்களை கண்டுக்கிட்டா கூட ஓகே அது இது நம்மளுக்கு கொஞ்சம் டைம் கிடைக்கும் அது பண்ணுறதுக்கு பட் நம்ம மற்ற கார்டியன்ஸோட ஹெல்ப்பையும் எடுத்துக்கணும்னு நினைக்கிறேன் எடுத்துக்கிட்டால் மட்டும்தான் நம்மளால் அதை டிஃபீட் பண்ண முடியும் எல்லாம் வச்சு செஞ்சிட்ருக்கு நம்மளை இவ்வளோ நேரம் லோட் ஆகிட்டு இருக்கு. ரொம்ப நேரமாக லோட் ஆகிட்டு இருக்கு. Okay.
I know we're in a fight!
Shot, Gamora!
Like a hot knife!
I will face
அது
all
ஸ்ட்ரைட்டாக
of
நம்மளை
Lady
தான்.
Hellbender's beasts.
Don't forget, we're selling one of those things!
Incoming!
அடி நம்மளை தான் அடிக்குது.
How many times have I saved your butt now?
I thought I was a goner, man! Oh, you rocket!
Anyone else notice this place looks like a graveyard?
You really got
ஏதாச்சும்
time
பண்ணு
to be
குரு.
admiring the scenery?
Gross! They're like flying ticks!
Ticks fly by when you're having fun!
I have assuaged the threat! Return to the skirmish!
I was almost cooked there! Thanks, Big D!
Incoming attack!
இவனுக்கு கொஞ்சம் கூட குறைக்க மாட்டேங்கிறாங்க.
I'm starting to miss those jelly things!
Don't jinx us!
Hey, Quill! Wanna see some fireworks?
I will face all of Lady Hellbender's beasts.
Maybe she paid us to refill her stock! Save your nice words for later, Quill!
Part of a new one!
I'm on it! Watch the stingers!
Do not watch! Destroy!
So glad you parked all this way away, Quill!
At least we didn't get struck down by lightning!
No, you don't let them grab me!
வா
These inferior
எத்தனை
creatures. I yearn for monsters.
Yeah, I'm feeling all turned around as well. Where the
What
fuck
animal?
are we?
Just look around. There must be a path here somewhere.
கார்டியன்ஸ் இது
Why are we so sure?
ஸ்கில்ஸ் அப்கிரேட் பண்ணலாம் போல. பீட்டர் கோயில் 2. ஓ நல்லா இருக்கே.
This is the way.
The statues here didn't walk into place. They were carried.
Carried. By whom? For what purpose?
I thought you were supposed to be the Lady Hellbender expert.
There was nothing in the pamphlet about statues.
Surprise, surprise. Another statue.
I'll take weird statues over weird
இவர்
monsters
அடிக்கடி
any
இந்த
day.
ஸ்க்ரீன் வேற ஆஃப்
We're in
ஆயிட்டு
the
இருக்கு.
business of selling monsters, Peter Quill, not statues.
Yeah? I'm also in the business of not getting killed. Kind of a side thing I got going.
கேமரா
All right, Gamora. Pretty sure it's this way.
50 units, that's an eight.
He doesn't have 50 units.
No way are we almost there. Still got like half a planet to walk across.
Lady Hellbender could cross this jungle in 7 strides.
Sure she could.
Or she would have flown over the mountains.
Oh, she flies now.
She possesses flying creatures.
I heard she shoots lasers out of her eyes.
Now we're talking.
Gamora, mind cutting us a path?
They say that Lady Hellbender feels it every time you cut a piece of her jungle.
ஏய் ஹெல்ப் பண்ற எங்கடி இருக்க?
An old Nova bomber. I haven't seen one of these since the war. I remember it used to take a dozen ships to bring one down.
A dozen ships, or one Chitauri infiltrator.
I'll take that one as a compliment.
Still no sign of the fortress?
Nope. We even sure this is the right way?
Yes.
Now what's the holdup?
Here.
No. Just thinking someone else should cross the death pit first. Me and Groot are the merchandise.
Only one of you is the merchandise.
Plan A and Plan B, okay?
Just go.
No, you just go.
Someone go!
Don't leaders usually cross first?
Not if it's dangerous. Because I need to cover everyone.
Right.
See, it's fine. Perfectly safe.
Fine.
Do not even think of pushing the assassin.
There are so many better ways to
ஆனா
kill someone.
ராக்கெட்லாம் ஈஸியா போயிடலாம்ல இது வழியா?
Easy does it.
ஒரு பாம்பு. என்னடா இது பெரிய பாம்பு மாதிரி வந்து போச்சு.
Groot says there's something down there.
Monster.
It doesn't
தெரியும்டா
matter.
Of course
தெரியும்டா.
it matters.
It's unstable either way. Just move.
Yup, definitely saw the giant
ஏய் சொல்லாம கொள்ளாம கொடுத்தீங்கன்னா என்னப்பா பண்றது நானு? கொஞ்சமாச்சும் இந்த இடத்துல இப்படி ஆபத்து இருக்கு அப்படின்னு சொல்லுங்கடா. சொல்லாம பண்றானுங்க இவனுங்க. ஐயோ.
Yup, definitely saw the giant
ஏய் கரெக்டாக தான் நான் ப்ரெஸ் பண்ணேன் சியை. நான் சி கரெக்டாக ப்ரெஸ் பண்ணேன், பட் இதில் ப்ரெஸ் ஆகலை. அதுக்கு எனக்கு இதுக்கும் சம்மந்தமே இல்லை. ஆக்சுவலாக இது வேணும்னே இப்படிலாம் பண்ணுறானுங்க. நான் கரெக்டாக தான் சி ப்ரெஸ் பண்ணேன். Stunner Gaming, hi bro.
Yup, definitely saw the giant
Ah. அது உள்ளே வந்ததுக்கு அப்புறமா அந்த அந்த ரவுண்டு வந்து உள்ளுக்கு வந்ததுக்கு அப்புறமா பண்ணும் போல நம்ம முன்னாடியே பண்ணி எப்படியாச்சும் கரெக்டாக பண்ணிடலாம்.
Yup, definitely saw the giant
டேய் குதிச்சேன்டா நானு. கரெக்டா தான் அழுத்துறேன். Salve Gamora காப்பாத்திட்டா.
Nice catch.
You're welcome. Don't get used to it.
Peter Quill, we are not alone here.
திரும்பவுமா?
I got it.
காப்பாத்துதா இல்ல அது நம்மள போட்டு தரலாம்னு பாக்குறா. ஏய் ஐஸ் போல.
Guys, anyone know what that is?
டெமோகோர்கன் இருக்கு பாக்குறதுக்கு. இது ஸ்ட்ரேஞ்ச் திங்ஸ்ல வரும்ல. புச்சு என்னச்சேன்டா. ஹெல்த் மார்க்கர்ஸ். ஓகே இதுக்கு 2 ஹெல்த் இருக்கு போல.
Hey, let's just sell this thing. Lady Hellbender would not buy it.
I knew something was stalking us.
Go for the belly. Cat's got a sensitive stomach.
I don't want to get eaten by a squid tiger.
What do you want to be eaten by? Who says deploy?
Well, he ain't eating us.
நான் ஹெல்த் குறையுது இதுக்கு.
Feel free to tell his that. Feels like my flesh is bouncing right off his back.
Belly was soft enough, though.
நினைச்சேன்டா.
This foe will not break so easily.
Is anything on this planet not trying to kill us?
We are invaders in their land.
Get a group!
சாவு. வாழை பிடிங்கி விட்டுருச்சு. ஓடிடுச்சுங்க.
Cowardly beast! Finish the battle!
ஓடிடுச்சு.
Aw, Stumpy's running away.
That its tail between its legs.
ஆள் கூட்டு வர போதா?
I say we go after it. Finish the job.
Anyone ever tell you you're scary?
Yes.
I mean, there's obviously a way out up there, which is exactly what we need. Plus, it'll give us eyes on where we need to go.
It is settled. Let's scale this down contraption.
Yeah, okay. How do we do that?
Good question.
Long time since the war.
Perhaps your magical mask can relieve us of this senseless searching, Peter.
நம்மகிட்ட
Okay,
100 தான்
Rocky, let's see
இருக்கு
if this thing still works.
Yeah, all right. Just better not get jumped by any monsters.
600 இல்ல 100 தான் நம்மகிட்ட இருக்கு.
Hey, Quill, mind giving the old girl a scan?
I agree. Maybe part of the ship's still functional.
பண்ண முடியாது போல. ஓகே.
So, where are we?
Waiting for you so that we can scale this contraption.
Ah, right.
What do you think made this place worth fighting over?
Maybe it wasn't. Maybe the ships we've seen just got taken down by the storms.
You think this place was like a secret base?
Could be. Middle of nowhere, inhospitable surface, storms provide cover from detection.
Starting to wonder if I should be the one with a fancy visor.
I wouldn't trust a thing you said.
We agree for once.
இதுல யா இது நமக்கு Dress இல்ல போல. ஓகே.
I too would prefer Peter Quill's
Dress
incompetence
மாத்த
to
முடியாது
Rodent's
போல.
lies.
If that bomber's full of old dead Nova, maybe we should, lighten their pockets?
By now, scavengers would have scattered the bones across the region. We'd be lucky to find a finger, let alone an intact body.
Huh. Looks like there's one of those vintage workbench things back here.
Wouldn't surprise me. Maybe someone was trying to fix up the old bomber. Gotta say, I get some sick satisfaction from seeing this thing buried in the ground.
Had a few run-ins with Nova Corps rocket?
More like run-froms. These things can turn on a dime. Meant for getting in close to dreadnoughts, but also makes them hard to shake when they're chasing you.
எனக்கு என்னமா இங்க எந்த படியும்
Surprised this thing hasn't been picked clean for salvage.
This planet is no place for carrion.
He's got a point. Hard enough to land here, let alone scour the surface for scrap.
இந்த பக்கமும் ஒன்றும் இல்லை. எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சு கமோரா நீ போகல மேலே.
At this rate, by the time we get there, Hellbender will have moved on from Monster Collector. Yes, I am obviously being sarcastic. Just saying it shouldn't take this long to get to her. I am being constructive. This is how I motivate.
Well, it's clearly working.
இந்த வழி மட்டும்தான் இருக்கு. பட் நமக்கு எந்த ஆப்ஷனுமே கொடுக்கல அவனுங்க. எந்த பக்கம் போறதுன்னு கூட சொல்லலை. வைசர் யூஸ் பண்ணியும் வேலை இல்லை இந்த இடத்துல. ஆனால் வருங்க ஷாயன் எவ்வளோ நேரமாக இதை நோட் பண்ணேன்.
You think any bodies are still in there? All
Hey, group.
mummified and stuff?
If they are in there, they wouldn't be mummified. Environment's too damp.
There you go, bud. So maybe they are plant food. this Hell Lady is some old war hero and she can get Nova off our backs.
The reactor thing there is pretty loose.
And pretty gunked up. Ugh. Yo, Quill! Check out the upper wing strut. Looks pretty compromised to me.
Guys, the creature we fought is still out there. Are we gonna do something with that reactor unit?
Damaged reactor will make a poor weapon against that creature.
Well...
No explosions, Rocket.
Boring!
ஆடியன்ஸையும் எதுவும் பண்ண முடியாது இப்போ கூப்பிட முடியல பட்
Are we sure we want to go back up? I'm getting used to not being completely soaked.
Perhaps the storm will have abated.
At the rate we're moving?
That's a pretty big reactor unit up there, and it's only hanging on by a thread. I wonder if we can pop it loose. Okay, Drax, try to jump real high and grab onto the reactor. Maybe your weight can bring it down.
If Lady Hellbender's winds have not torn that reactor free by now, my strength will accomplish nothing.
இதுதான் நான் முன்னாடி இருந்து நான் யோசிச்சுட்டு இருக்கேன்
So, are we gonna drop that reactor unit or what?
Gamora, you know your ships. What about that loose unit up there?
It's covered in fungus. We probably could knock it off, but not from down here. Also, I'm not the one with a gun.
Groot, buddy, you're
Hey, a gun
stretchy.
in it?
Think you can reach up there and pop that unit out for us?
Whoa! Watch your flarkin' language, man! A simple no would have done it.
Rocket, I want your input on this. How do we reach the reactor thing up on the wing?
I'm half your height, Quill. What am I gonna do?
If you want to shoot that thing down, you're gonna need a better angle.
He's right. Your shooting is terrible.
My shooting is not terrible.
Then why is your target not falling?
Need a better angle, apparently.
Ain't gonna work, Quill. Thing's all gunked up at the very top there. Your trajectory's all off.
Okay, so how do I fix my trajectory?
You gotta get up higher somehow.
Is climbing not your area of expertise, Assassin?
Sure, just find me somewhere to climb.
அவளுக்கு இது வேணும்னு சொன்னால எஸ் இதுதான் நான் முன்னாடி
Gamora, how high up this thing can you climb?
Let's find out.
Are you relishing this moment, Assassin?
What moment?
Visiting the grave of your enemies.
Nova Corps weren't my enemies, Drax. They were my father's enemies. Don't leave me hanging.
இது வேற
Let's try this again, Gamora. This looks good.
Sure.
Little help, Gamora.
What? You've got it wrong. First a down resistance ship, now a Nova Corps one.
We're 2 out of 3 on Galactic War bingo.
Maybe this was a staging ground for the push against the Shatari.
Or maybe it was a bug stronghold and they were shooting these things out of the sky.
How about a boost, Gamora?
Piece of cake. So?
Right there should be fine.
Let's do this!
See anything useful up there?
I got eyes on this gunked up reactor. A couple of shots should bring it down. Alright, pretty sure that baby's our ticket upward. Somehow.
It is neither a baby nor a ticket. It is a reactor.
இதை தூக்கி இவனை எரிய சொல்லணுமா? ஓகே புரிஞ்சு போச்சு.
Drax, moving that thing around ain't a problem, right?
It is not. Just like the mighty Lady Hellbender, I am exceptionally muscular.
We got it, Drax.
Here's good.
Shall be done. This unit is tremendously heavy.
I thought you were exceptionally muscular. Do you even know where to put it?
I have merely followed our leader's directions.
எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சு இது
Groot, is there any way you could bring down that wing?
Groot ain't that strong. He says you want something sharp.
Mind lifting that up?
Gladly.
You can place it there.
I am on my way.
அது எதுக்கு இருக்குன்னு தெரியல, பார்ப்போம்.
Next, Peter Quill.
இப்போ
Groot, any suggestions?
He says we should use it to upgrade the Milano, which is a terrible idea. It clearly ain't compatible.
புரியலையே எனக்கு. Okay. Groot, Drax. Frame Srinivas, specs of your PC. i5 bro, i5 5th generation. அப்புறம் வந்து 8GB RAM, அப்புறம் 1050 Ti, 4GB.
Need some help moving, Drax.
With ease.
அப்புறம் 1TB RAM, 1TB RAM கிடையாது, 1TB ROM, சாரி 1TB HDD. எனக்கு என்னமோலாம் இது இப்போ என்ன பண்ணுறது தெரியாமல் என்னமோலாம் உளறிட்டு இருக்கேன்.
Here looks good.
Understood.
இதுக்கு மேலே தான் ஏறணும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஆடாங்குழியாக ஒரே நிமிஷம் வந்துடுறேன், ஒரே நிமிஷம். ஒரே நிமிஷம் ப்ரோ, வந்துடுறேன். பசில் ஆக்சுவலாக நிறைய வச்சுருக்கானுங்க, அதுதான் கொஞ்சம் கடுப்பாக இருக்குது. ஓகே, புரிஞ்சு போச்சு. ஆக்சுவலாக இதுதான் நானும் பண்ணலான்னு ட்ரை பண்ணேன், பட் எனக்கு வரலை. பட் இப்போ மட்டும் வருது. இங்கே
Drax, this one's all you. Right there's good. Done.
Gamora, can you use the reactor to get up the ship?
Not when it's over there.
கரெக்டாக தானே வச்சுருக்கேன் இல்லையா என்ன?
You want some more stuff for me, Drax?
ஒரே நிமிஷம்.
You can put it down here.
Shall be done.
ஆக்சுவலாக இங்கே இருந்தால் கூட கஷ்டம்தான் கொஞ்சம். இது வரேன்.
Hold that for me, bud. It'll look real good right here.
அங்கே வைக்கணுமா? ஓகே ஓகே. அங்கே தான் முன்னாடி வச்சேன்.
Anything you can do with that busted reactor unit, Rocket?
Oh yeah, tons of stuff. Just not moving.
ஏய் பண்ண
Heave ho, Drax!
ஒரே நிமிஷம். இதுதான் பண்ணணும். பட் நடுவில் ஏதாச்சும் கிளிச் ஆச்சான்னு தெரில.
Probably here.
Done.
இங்கே தான் இங்கே வைக்கணும். வச்ச இடம் ஆக்சுவலாக கரெக்டு. பட்
Hey, big guy, lift that thing up. Here's good.
I am on my way.
Mind lifting that up? You can place it there.
Understood.
கரெக்டாக தான் பண்ணுறேன். ஏதாவது கிளிச் ஆகிடுச்சா என்னன்னு தெரியல. இல்லைண்ணா
Need your muscles again, Drax.
ஓ அதிலே காட்டுதில்ல. ஓகே
Here looks good.
Done.
ஓகே ஓகே அதிலே காட்டுது இங்கே வைக்கணும்னு. இல்லை இல்லை வச்ச இடம் கொஞ்சம் தப்பு. அதில் கரெக்டாக காட்டுது.
Drax, this one's all you. Right there's good.
Shall be done.
இதை மட்டும் கரெக்டாக வச்சுட்டேன்னா
You want some more stuff for me, Drax? Right about there.
I am on my way.
இல்லையே.
Need some help moving, Drax. It'll look real good right here.
Done.
Hold that for me, bud. Probably here.
Shall be done.
இல்லையே இது கரெக்ட் இல்லை.
Hey, big guy. Lift it. You can put it down here.
Understood.
Heave-ho, Drax.
To where shall I move it?
இங்கே தான் வைக்கணும். பட்டு
You can place it there.
Done.
கரெக்டாக தான்டா வைக்கிறேன். பட் ஸ்டில் கேமரா ஐயோ மட்டும்தான்.
Need your muscles again, Drax. Here's good.
Shall be done.
ஏதாச்சும் கிளிச் ஆயிடுச்சான்னு தெரில எனக்கு. அந்த இடத்துல வச்சா இதாக மாட்டேங்குது.
Drax, this one's all you.
Right there's good.
Understood.
தெரிஞ்சு ஏதோ கிளிச் ஆயிடுச்சுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஒரே நிமிஷம். முன்னாடி இருந்து பண்ணலாம். ஏதோ கிளிச் ஆயிடுச்சுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். இல்லைன்னா கரெக்டாக தான் வைக்கிறேன். வர மாட்டேங்குது. கேம் ஏதோ கிளிச் ஆயிடுச்சுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். நம்ம கரெக்டாக தாங்க பண்ணோம் எல்லாம். நான் இப்போ இது டுட்டோரியல் பார்த்தேன். ஸோ அந்த இது அதில் கூட அது அந்த இடத்துல தான் அவனுக்கு ப்ளேஸ் பண்ணுறான். பட் அவனுக்கு கரெக்டாக என்ன பண்ணுறான்னா அந்த கமோரா வந்து மேலே ஏறி கட் பண்ணுறான். பட் நமக்கு அப்படி எதுவுமே வர மாட்டேங்குது. ஒருவேளை கேம் கிளிச் ஆகிடுச்சுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன்.
Starting to wonder if I should be the one with the fancy visor.
I wouldn't trust a thing you said.
We agree for once. I too would prefer Peter Quill's incompetence to the rodent's lies.
Gotta say, I get some sick satisfaction from seeing this thing buried in the ground.
Gamora, how high up this thing can you climb?
Let's find out.
Are you relishing this moment, assassin?
What moment?
Visiting the grave of your enemies.
Nova Corps weren't my enemies, Drax. They were my father's enemies.
See anything useful up there?
I got eyes on this gunked up reactor. A couple of shots to bring it down. All right. Pretty sure that baby's our ticket upward. Somehow.
It is neither a baby nor a ticket. It is a reactor.
What do you think made this place worth fighting over?
Maybe it wasn't.
Looks like a few cables are all that's standing between the wing and a makeshift bridge.
We need something to get up to those cables, Peter. Do you see anything on the wreck that can help?
Drax, moving that thing around ain't a problem, right?
It is not. Just like the mighty Lady Hellbender, I am exceptionally muscular.
We got it, Drax.
Here's good.
If that bomber's full of old dead Nova, maybe we should, you know, lighten their pockets?
This unit is tremendously heavy. What next, Peter Quill?
At this rate, by the time we get there, Hellbender will have moved on from Monster Collector.
Gamora, can you use the reactor to get up the ship?
Not when it's over there.
Yeah.
Maybe this Hell Lady is some old war hero and she can get Nova off our backs.
I wouldn't bring up the war.
How come?
Those of us who took part are not eager to relive its memories.
That.
Anything you can do with that busted reactor unit rocket?
Oh yeah, tons of stuff. Just not moving.
Heave-ho, Drax!
Are you certain where you
Look
want to
real good right here.
Understood.
எப்படி பண்ணணும்னு தெரியல இந்த இடத்துல எதுக்கு கிளிச்சா இருக்கு இதை கிளிச்சு ஏதாவது ஆயிடுச்சா இல்லை
Do you even know where to put it?
I have merely followed our leader's directions.
Need some help moving, Drax.
First a down resistance ship, now a Nova Corps one.
We're 2 out of 3 on Galactic War bingo.
Maybe this was a staging ground for the push against the Chitauri.
Or maybe it was a bug stronghold and they were shooting these things out of the sky.
When will the wing collapse so that we may exit this vexatious pit?
Apparently, we're waiting for nature to destroy it for us.
You see, this is what happens when we start winging stuff. Because the wing could be a bridge. Wing it? You get it?
I do not.
ரொட்டேட்டும் பண்ண முடியாது
Probably here.
Shall be done.
இதுவும் கரெக்டாக வைக்கலாம்னு நினைக்கிறேன்
This wreck is so rusted out you can hardly see the blue.
Long time since the war, and this place is all kind of wet.
Feels like yesterday, in all the worst ways.
Agreed.
Right there's good.
I am on my way.
வைக்க தான் வைக்கிறானா
I need to get closer.
இடத்துல இந்த கிளிச்சு தான் ஆயிடுச்சா இல்லை
Hold that for me, bud.
இதை நம்ம ரொட்டேட்டும் பண்ண முடியாது
Here looks good.
Done.
எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சு கேமரா
Need your muscles again, Drax. You can place it there.
Shall be done.
கேமரா மேலே ஓடிட்டு போய் ஏறுற மாதிரி வைக்கணும்னு நினைக்கிறேன் ஆனால் ஈஸியாக இருக்கும்
You want some more stuff for me, Drax?
Are we sure we want to go back up? I'm getting used to not being completely soaked.
Perhaps the storm will have abated.
At the rate we're moving,
ஒரே நிமிஷம் வேறு ஏதாச்சும் நம்ம வேறு ஏதாச்சும் இது பார்க்கலாம் வழி இன்னைக்கு 2 hours ஆச்சு. பட் இன்னைக்கு நம்ம எதிர்பார்க்கல இப்படி இருக்கும். டூ கஷ்டமாக இருக்கும். ஓகே பார்க்கலாம். லோட் லாஸ்ட் செக் பாயிண்ட் பண்ணிவிட்டு பார்க்கலாம். எப்படியாச்சும் அந்த ஃபோட்டோஸுக்கு போனாலாச்சும் இன்றைக்கி மிஷினை முடிச்சிடலாம். ஆக்சுவலாக இன்றைக்கி ஸ்ட்ரீமை முடிச்சிடலாம். ஓகே ஒரே நிமிஷம். எங்கடா இருக்கோம் இப்போ நம்ம?
Starting to wonder if I should be the one with a fancy visor.
I wouldn't trust a thing you said.
We agree for once. I too would prefer Peter Quill's incompetence to the rodent's lies.
What do you think made this place worth fighting over?
Maybe it wasn't. Maybe the ships we've seen just got taken down by the storms.
You think this place was like a secret base?
Gamora, how high up this thing can you climb?
Let's find out.
Are you relishing this moment, assassin?
What moment?
Visiting the grave of your enemies.
No, the Corps weren't my enemies, Drax. They were my father's enemies.
I got eyes on this gunked up reactor. A couple of shots to bring it down. All right, pretty sure that baby's our ticket upward. Somehow.
It is neither a baby nor a ticket. It is a reactor.
Drax, moving that thing around ain't a problem, right?
It is not.
இதுக்கு மேல அந்த இது ஸ்கிராப்ஸ் எல்லாம் இருக்கு.
I am exceptionally muscular.
அதை எடுத்துட்டு
Got
போயிடுவோம்.
it, Drax.
You can put it down here.
This
மேல
unit
அந்த
is
இதெல்லாம்
tremendously
ஸ்கிராப்ஸ் எல்லாம்
heavy.
இருக்கு. அதை
I
எடுத்துட்டு போயிடுவோம்.
thought you were
எலக்ட்ரிக் இதை வச்சு நம்ம அப்கிரேட் பண்ணிக்கலாம் நம்ம இதை
Yes.
வெப்பன்ஸ்.
That is why I can easily carry this great weight. Easily.
Do you even know where to put it?
I have merely followed our leader's directions. I see. I see.
Don't take too long. We got a castle to get to.
Fortress.
This wreck is so rusted out, you can hardly see the blue.
Long time since the war, and this place is all kind of wet.
Feels like yesterday, in all the worst ways.
Agreed.
Right about there.
I am on my way.
Are we sure we want to go back up?
What next, Peter Quill?
Gamora, can you use the reactor to get up the ship?
Not when it's over there.
ஓ அப்படியா?
Mind lifting that up?
Where would you like it, Peter Quill?
Maybe this Hell Lady is some old war hero and she can get Nova off our backs.
I wouldn't bring up the war.
How come?
Those of us who took part are not eager to relive its memories.
That.
Hey, big guy, lift that thing up. Here's good.
Done.
Can you get up there now?
Should only take a second.
அட பாவி. மேல பார்த்துட்டே
This
பண்ணிருக்கோம்
brings
அத.
back memories.
Impressive.
See? That was easy. Great teamwork, everyone.
ஓகே ஓகே எந்த டார்கெட்டை இது
I
பண்ணும்போது
helped in spirit.
பண்ணிட்டே
Right.
பண்ணிருக்கோம்.
Slippery wind pummeled treetops, here we come.
You know, I really admire our team's
மேரே
commitment
எனக்கே
to
வெச்சா
safety.
இதுக்குடா ஸ்பீட் இதெல்லாம் கிட்டத்தட்ட ஒரு 1 ஹவர்ல பண்ணிருக்கேன். இது கிட்டத்தட்ட 2 ஹவர்ஸ்
Safe-ish.
2 ஹவர்ஸ் ஆயிருக்கு.
One thing is clear. We would never have accomplished this task without the assassin.
Did Drax just praise Gamora?
I am giving credit where credit is due.
Took you long enough. We all know Gamora's super cool and super valuable.
And she has not yet tried to kill us.
How come you never give me credit for anything?
Like he said, he
Aha.
gives credit
Fortress
where
அங்க
credit is
இருக்கு.
due.
There it is! Lady Hellbender's fortress.
இதுக்கு
Got
மட்டும் நீ
bigger,
போயிட்டா
that for
போதும்.
sure.
Ha! It is not getting bigger. We are getting closer.
Thanks, Drax.
Looks like there's a way down here.
Quill, you gotta see this ship.
Behold Lady Hellbender's raft. Even the Chitauri fear.
Okay,
Ah,
here we
pull
go.
me.
Blimey. Guys,
டேய் நகர முடியலடா என்னால.
you might want to wait to come down here.
Oh, why the Flarkus is so deep?
ஆஹா
In a jam, boys?
You think?
இப்போ மட்டும் சேவ் பண்ணலாம் ரைட்டா?
Son of a schmack. Reach!
The sword will not work, woman. Find us a rope.
Yeah, and fast.
Where am I supposed to find a rope?
I don't know. I'm sinking in jelly here.
Well, do
ஆஹா இது வேற மூழ்கிட்டு இருக்கு.
Like what?
Flark, flark.
இப்போ இந்த ஜெல்லில இருந்து தான் அந்த இது வருது போல. ஆஹா வந்துட்டான் என் தலைவன். ஐயோ டேய் டேய் என்னடா பண்ணும்? நான் ப்ரெஸ் தான் பண்ணேன். கரெக்டாக தானே ப்ரெஸ் பண்ணோம். என்னடா அது எனக்கு புரியல.
Slime.
இது பண்ண முடியாதா? ஸ்கிப் பண்ண முடியாது.
Guys! You might want to wait to come down here.
Why the flark is it so deep?
In a jam, boys?
You think?
Son of a schmack. Reach!
The sword will not work, woman. Find us a rope. Yeah, and fast.
Where am I supposed to find a rope?
I don't know. I'm sinking in jelly here.
Well, do something!
Like what?
Flark, flark.
Quill?
ஓகே 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 புரிஞ்சு போச்சு புரிஞ்சு போச்சு. புரிஞ்சு போச்சு. அது ரெண்டையுமே அந்த வட்டத்துக்குள்ள கொண்டு வரணும். இப்போ சொல்ல மாட்டீங்களா? திடீர்னு இது பண்ணுறானுங்கய்யா. எல்லாமே இப்போ தான் கற்றுக்கிட்டு இருக்கோம் ஆக்சுவலாக நம்ம கொஞ்சம் கொஞ்சமாக. ஓகே பரவாயில்ல. பயங்கரமாகவே இருக்குது இன்னைக்கு. ஆனால் வேற எடுத்துகிட்டு வர மறந்துட்டேன். பயங்கரமாகவே இருக்குது.
Slimy. Guys! You might want to wait to come down here.
Why the flark is it so deep?
In a jam, boys?
ஆனால் இவன் மட்டும் இல்லை சேஃபாக லேண்ட் ஆகிட்டா.
Son of a schmack. Reach!
The sword will not work, woman. Find us a rope. Yeah, and fast.
Where am I supposed to find a rope?
I don't know. I'm sinking in jelly here.
Quill, do something!
Like what?
Flark.
Quill!
இது வேற குள்ளமா இருக்கு இருந்துட்டு நம்மளும் கரெக்டாக தாங்க பண்ணுறேன் நான். இது அந்த கிரிக்கெட்டில் வந்து நம்ம அந்த கரெக்டாக இதுக்குள்ள அந்த சர்க்கிளுக்குள்ளே கொண்டு போய் அழுத்துவோம்ல கேட்ச் பிடிக்கிறதுக்கெல்லாம் அந்த மாதிரி இருக்குது. இந்த ரவுண்டு வேற ரொம்ப டக்குன்னு போயிட்டுருக்கு. பயங்கரமாகவே இருக்குதுங்க.
Slimy. Guys! You might want to wait to come down here.
Oh, why the flark is it so deep?
In a jam, boys?
You think?
Son of a schmack. Reach!
The sword will not work, woman. Find us a rope. Yeah, and fast.
Where am I supposed to find a rope?
I don't know. I'm sinking in jelly here.
Quill, do something!
Like what?
Flark.
Quill!
இந்த தடவை கரெக்டாக பண்ணிடணும். ஒரு ஐடியா வந்துருச்சு. மிடில் பட்டனா ஓகே. மிடில் பட்டன் நான் வந்து இது லெஃப்ட் கிளிக்னு நினைச்சிட்டேன். லெஃப்ட் கிளிக்கை ப்ரெஸ் பண்ணிட்டேன். எத்தனை தடவை ஓகே இப்போ தான் நமக்கு கொஞ்சம் கொஞ்சமாக தெரியுதுல்ல. பரவாயில்ல, இந்த டைம் நம்ம கரெக்டாக பண்ணிடுவோம். அந்த ஃபோர்ட்ரஸுக்கு போயிட்டோன்னா நம்ம இன்னைக்கு ஸ்ட்ரீமை கம்ப்ளீட் பண்ணிடலாம். போயிடுவோன்னு நினைக்கிறேன், பார்ப்போம்.
Oh, slimy. Guys! You might want to wait to come down here.
Oh, why the flark is it so deep?
In a jam, boys?
You think?
Son of a schmack. Reach!
The sword will not work, woman. Find us a rope. Yeah, and fast.
Where am I supposed to find a rope?
I don't know. I'm sinking in jelly here.
Quill, do something!
Like what?
Flark.
Quill!
நான் பண்ணலாம்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஒரு
What
வழியா
did you just do?
Sorcery.
So cold. Rocket! Somebody get him out of there!
ஓடு. ஆஹா.
Mind telling us what happened?
I don't know. My blasters, I've only done that once before when I was a kid. I don't do it on purpose.
Classic Spartoid tech. Just when you think you've seen it all, they pull scut like this. Just, just
Leave the guns alone!
Well, I just want to see how they tick. Otherwise, it might as well be magic.
Or sorcery.
Guys,
DNA coding. Some kind of morphing nano.
ஆஹா, ஏதோ ஒரு கத்துற சத்தம் கேக்குது. திரும்ப வா.
Instant ice cube! That's fun!
We're so happy for you and your guns, Will.
this place is a death pit!
Invigorated.
Time to put these guys on ice!
We get it! Now get freezing!
Doing the jelly's no good.
Do your worst, Lady Hellbender! Gonna need more monsters by the time we're done! Caution! The jelly is charging! My hands are filled with jelly!
Watch it! Fight!
Will these things come in different flavors?
I like the ones that go boom. Wow, slime's speeding up.
Destroy the cores to kill them!
The prickly and carrot spikes are incoming!
Jelly's on the offensive!
Don't worry, I know them.
அவ்வளோதான்டா முடிஞ்சுது.
We're close, but we're gonna need to get up there.
I'm thinking we can climb up and over.
Ding, ding, ding. Give that man a gold star.
Let's figure out how to make it climbable.
Stars are made of hydrogen, not gold. Be a planetoid.
Come on, Quill. Let me get a look at them guns. Wonder if we can get anything to pop out of the side of that wreck.
If I never see another one of these ships again, it'll be too soon.
On that alone, we are agreed.
Barely any power. Maybe we can muscle those cannons out.
It would give us some steps to climb. Worth a shot.
Just scan the ship already.
For the record, I killed 4,675 Chitauri during the war.
You counted.
It is an estimate.
Okay, well, all I'm saying is that while you were killing grunts, I was taking down the ones giving the orders. Ever hear of Grulux?
No. Really?
Who is this Grulux?
Why does this matter?
It don't matter much to me, but there's about 1 million Civians who owe their lives to this sneaky lady.
No one owes me anything. Killing him was too much fun.
You know, when it comes to taking out Shatari, Drax has a couple of big notches on his belt, too. I heard he took out Warbringer.
Warbringer isn't dead.
There's a little hole there. Might be able to work something loose from the inside.
முன்னாடி போனேன் இதை பண்ண போற மாதிரி எதுவும் பண்ண முடியல மேலே தான் போகணும் இதுக்கு மேலே தாங்க போகணும் ஏதாச்சும் பண்ண
Hey,
முடியுமா
Gamora! Can you dig out that cannon?
If you want to wait a few rotations.
I shall extract the cannon.
ஓ அப்படியா
It is more stubborn than expected. Ah, impossible! It will not stay in place.
You couldn't just hold it for a while longer?
You try holding it for a while longer. Obviously.
All you, Drax.
I must decline.
எதை ஐ ஷூட் பண்ணுன்றா
No, I can't do Scud from outside the ship. This one's on Quill.
Groot, can you get that cannon out?
You trying to rip his limbs off, Quill? Drax, pull that thing.
Very well. Peter Quill, use your weapons of sorcery. I cannot hold it forever! Why will you not yield?
Because it's attached to a recoily thing.
ஓகே ஓகே
Sure that's
புரிஞ்சு
the
போச்சு
term for it?
Drax, think you can drag this cannon out?
I will try. Succumb to me! Fiendish machine!
I did it!
Impressive, Peter Quill.
Now we gotta get the next one out. Rocket, I need you to squeeze inside that little hole and try to knock the gun loose from the inside.
Hello, Shatari ship full of booby traps and death mechanisms.
But you love both those things.
You're right, I do. And I always wanted to see the inside of one of these bug bombers. Oh, what reeks in here? That's... Oh, Scott.
You okay in there, Rocket?
I found the crew. I guess not even the worms want to eat dead Shatari meat.
Rocket.
Relax. Just gonna reroute the little bit of remaining power to the cannon and... nothing. You know what? Clark it! I'm blowing it up!
What?
Hang on! Think about all the booby traps and...
Salah kaç.
Ha! Look at it go! He must have jump-started the thing.
Rocky, you okay?
Yeah, and dry now, too.
Gamora தான் பார்த்துக்கணும்.
Gamora, can you clear us a path through that junk?
Sure.
Yes, Peter Quill! Onward to the palace of the great giantess!
Oh, man. Another murder tentacle.
Careful. It might be playing dead. That is not a happy monster.
Well, at least it left.
Back to its brood mother, Lady Hellbender.
Oh.
Yeah, I doubt it, Drax.
திரும்பவுமா?
I wonder if there's a common monster hunter uniform. Like, are they organized or maybe style?
You adorn himself.
Yeah, I'm not pulling that off. Although I do like skulls.
The garments would be full of holes, shredded like the beasts they hunt. The fortress is this way, Peter Quill.
I know, I'm just doing some exploring.
Ain't we done enough of that already?
I'm pretty sure exploring is code. It means he went the wrong way, but it's stubborn.
முடியலடா என்னால். இந்த ஃபோர்ட்ரஸுக்கு எப்படியாச்சும் போயிடலான்னு பார்க்குறேன். போக போக பயங்கரமாக கொடுத்துருக்கானுங்க பசில்லாம். யோசிக்கிறது பசில்லாம் பயங்கரமாக இருக்கு.
Oh, man. Another murder tentacle.
Careful. That is not a happy monster.
Well, at least...
Come on. Why is the bridge always on the wrong side?
This time I insist we hurl the foul beast.
And I insist we push muscles over the side of the cliff.
To what end?
Yours! You are dead! Dead! No!
How many times do I have to say it? We're not throwing rocket.
Ridiculous. You were holding us back to spare the beast's feelings. When has he done the same for us?
Put him down.
This be a lesson to you.
Oh, I'll show you what a lesson looks like!
Knock it off, guys. We're supposed to be professionals. We're better than this.
I'm not.
Letting a measly Chitauri installation stop our progress is unprofessional.
Then stop wasting time arguing. We'll find another way across.
Do we know anything about Lady Hellbender's demeanor? If we can't get across it, maybe we can go around it.
Looking for cracks, caves, or crevices, people.
The fortress is this way, Peter Quill.
I know. I'm just doing some exploring.
I'm pretty sure exploring is code. It means he went the wrong way, but is too stubborn to admit it.
In that case, Quill's the greatest explorer I ever met.
Everything okay, Peter?
Yeah, just, turning water into ice.
Go off!
In many ways, this planet reminds me of my home world.
That bad, huh?
I think I can see my house from here.
What are you doing up there?
Scout-type stuff. Scouting. Looks like we, need to keep going towards the fortress and not away from it.
Excellent work, Peter. I wonder if there's a common monster hunter uniform. Like, are they organized, or maybe even just a style?
Who adorn themselves with the fangs and teeth of the prey.
Yeah, I'm not pulling that off. Although I do like skulls.
Their garments would be full of holes, shredded by the beasts that they hunt.
Quill has that one covered already. He wants to know how Quill's guns can just make ice out of nothing.
You don't have a clue, do you?
He won't let me take them apart to find out. I'm gonna say crystal. No, scratch that. Tiny dimensional rips.
Perhaps it is magic.
It's not
எப்படி இந்த இடத்துக்கு வந்தோம் இப்போ நம்ம?
You know, you guys should take my ideas more seriously. I do have augmented intelligence.
What is 55,787,880 divided by 9,512?
5,863. Give or take. I got a glitchy calculator chip that's always off like that.
What is 4 plus 2?
4.
What is 2 plus 4?
8.
And he's our engineer?
எப்படி வந்த இந்த இடத்துக்கு?
Rocket, do we have
Oh,
frostbite
I'm
here
good
on
one now.
Milano?
Worried about Quill misfiring his new toy?
Will not be the first time.
Yeah. Groot still has a knothole.
எனக்கு தெரிஞ்ச இது வரைக்கும் கரெக்டாக இருக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஏன்னா டைம் ஆச்சு கிட்டத்தட்ட. இன்னைக்கு நம்ம நினைச்ச அளவுக்கு நம்மளால் பண்ண முடியல, நிறையவே குழப்பி விட்டானுங்க. ஆனால் நம்ம நினைச்ச அளவுக்கு இன்னைக்கு வர முடியல. ஸோ இன்னைக்கு லைவ் பார்த்த எல்லாத்துக்குமே ரொம்ப நன்றி. பிடிச்சிருந்தா மறக்காம லைக் பண்ணிவிட்டு உங்கள் நண்பர் கூட ஷேர் பண்ணுங்கள், ரொம்பவே உதவியாக இருக்கும். இதுக்கு மேலே நிறைய பண்ணலாம் அப்படின்ற மாதிரி தான் இருந்துச்சு. பட் செம்மையாக போட்டு குழப்பி வச்சுருக்கானுங்க. ஏகப்பட்ட பசில் இந்த கேமில். உண்மையாக சொல்ல போனால் பயங்கர பசில் இருக்குது. யோசிக்கிறதுக்குள்ளேயே பயங்கர கடுப்பாகுது. ஒரே நிமிஷம்.
Lady Hellbender.
Let me guess. She would have laid over the ravine and let us walk across on her back.
I was going to explain that she would have thrown the woodland creature without hesitation. But your speculation is also conceivable.
இந்த பக்கம் ஆக்சுவலாக ஏதாவது இருக்கான்னு பார்க்கலாம்.
Guys, I've got something here. It's deep. This looks promising.
There's little room to maneuver if something should attack.
We're not gonna be here long.
Anybody see a way through?
We'll make one if we have to.
Anybody else smell that? It really stinks back here.
Yes, it smells putrid. Ugh.
Yep, definitely something gross behind here.
He wants to know how Quill's guns can just make ice out of nothing.
You don't have a clue, do you?
He won't let me take them apart to find out. I'm gonna say crystals. No, scratch that. Tiny dimensional rifts. But how could you...
Perhaps it is magic.
It's not magic!
Drax, okay, வர மாட்டேங்குது. Okay, இப்போதான்டா வருது.
Drax, can you chuck that through the stink wall?
I fear I will regret this. That is disturbingly fragrant. After you. Oh, I'll take that time period through. I am clenching every orifice right now.
Okay, that's kind of weird. Hello? Anybody? Okay, that got my blood pumping.
Why would Lady Hellbender cage this creature?
Because it's annoying as scud.
Perhaps it is food.
That thing's food?
Yes, monster food.
I wonder what it tastes like.
Peter,
Why would it taste like
I
that?
can use this.
You know, we really gotta
Monster
work
food.
on your taste
The
buds.
cage.
You get it?
We need the cage.
Taste
We go into that
buds.
fortress with our monster peacefully walking beside us. We'll be laughed right out of the room.
Any bites?
Why are you whispering?
Root, don't pet the tentacle
The
thing.
more thinks we can sell our monster act better if we have a
It's
proper
covered in
cage.
teeth is why.
Only problem is there's a pissed off monster inside.
That thing's got bigger
Release
ones
the
than
beast.
mine.
Let me dispose of it.
Because that worked so well for you last time.
We need a better plan of attack.
Yes. Ideally, one that guarantees my safety as leader.
உடைச்சிட்டு வர போகுது போல. இதுவா? ஆஹா, ஏற்கனவே வால்
These beasts are exceptional, just like their monster queen.
Cut him down! It's toying with us! Trying to wear us down!
I will not be hunted.
Roll this thing over! I'll do real damage!
I will fashion pants.
Doesn't your room already stink enough?
Throw that, Drax!
We can switch to the hard stuff.
Gee, that weird line thing was gross!
Nice job taming the tentacle kitty, everyone! Peter! Can your eyes get through the light?
ஐயோ
Yes, let us see your wizardry.
Armored space cat with nice hair? Scary!
Its outer shell does not extend to its undercarriage.
Ah! Need support!
Oh, crap!
Guys, huddle up!
கொஞ்சம் ஹெடில் பண்ணுவனுங்களா?
These Fracklins don't give up. It's like they've been sucking down the power juice or something.
They are tremendously strong and relentless. I fear we may not be their equals.
Come on! Show some backbone here! These Fracklins can't stand up to us! We've got more power and speed! And more than that, we're totally shameless! We play dirty! That's our secret sauce! Now who's with me?
Victory is ours!
Let's do this!
Let me in.
கொஞ்சம் வெறித்தனமா அடிப்பானுங்க. நான் மோட்டிவேட்டா பண்றேன் அப்படின்னு அது நம்மள வந்து அடிக்குது.
You're just gonna make them angrier!
ஓகே, ஒரு ஹெல்த் முடிச்சிட்டோம். இன்னொன்று தான் இருக்கு.
Tails off with one! Stay away!
ஏகப்பட்ட அச்சீவ்மெண்ட் அட்டன் ஆகுதுங்க.
Joke on a searing hot death, you barking scrap bastard! Ah! So beast!
On it!
பிச்சு
The tail's gone!
ஐசா
Good
போடுறேன்.
work! That tail was driving me nuts!
Sector has a new predator! Steel boys enjoying this way too much!
கொஞ்சம் தான் கமான் அவ்வளோதான்.
Right up his back! Its outer shell does not extend more! Come to me, beast!
You are coming with me.
ஏண்டா இதுவா கேஜ்
We better
இதுக்குள்ள
hurry.
அடைச்சி வச்சிருந்தாங்க.
First rain, then jelly, then slimy, stinky crawl spaces, and now all these monsters. I hate this flarking planet!
You hate everything, Rocket.
True, but especially the stinky slime tunnel part. Itchy fur is where I draw the line.
Hey, we're a team. If we're gonna smell like butt, we're gonna smell like butt together.
That is most eloquent, Peter Quill. I will smell like butt with you.
Yeah, really great speech.
No, it ain't.
What did the tree say?
பாம்பாது
He says all this moisture is good for us and will make us grow.
In your case, that is doubtful.
I agree with Groot. It's important to stay hydrated.
This hydrated. That thing heavy, Quill?
Surprisingly light.
If we put our monster in it, will he shrink as well?
No. It would compress anything inside to a mound of twitching boar.
Neat.
Don't get any ideas. So, when are the rest of us gonna get jet boots?
It takes years of special training to operate these things.
You had years of jet boot lessons.
No, but the guy I took them off of did.
You stole them.
He was dead. Flew into a ceiling fan.
இல்லை போகக்கூடாது போல.
Seknarf ain't never heard of roads?
You'd have to clear parts of the jungle to do it, which would probably mean killing some of the wildlife.
Good. They deserve it.
Seknarf 9 is a sanctuary. They say that if you leave behind a single piece of refuse, Lady Hellbender will personally return it to you.
ஓகே இது வரைக்கும் கரெக்டாக இருக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஸோ
That can't be true.
இன்னைக்கு லைவ் பார்த்த எல்லாத்துக்குமே ரொம்ப நன்றி. பிடிச்சிருந்தா மறக்காம லைக் பண்ணிவிட்டு உங்கள் நண்பர்கள் கூட ஷேர் பண்ணுங்கள். ரொம்ப உதவியாக இருக்குது. ஸோ யா நாளைக்கு வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா நாளைக்கு லைவ் இருக்குது. நாளைக்கு அநேகமாக 3 மணி இல்லைன்னா 12 மணி 12 மணிக்கு இருக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். அநேகமாக ஷூராக தெரியல. பட் அநேகமாக 12 மணிக்கு வாய்ப்பு இருக்குது. 3
So
மணிக்கு
who's
வாய்ப்பு
next in
இருக்குது.
line for the throne if Lady Hellbender has an accident?
Perhaps she is immortal.
Nobody's
நாளைக்கு வந்து
immortal,
ஸ்டம்பிள்
not even death
கைஸ்
herself.
பண்ணலாம். ஸோ
Can't believe
யா
you
அது ரொம்ப
just
நாளாக
said that
பண்ணணும்னு
with a
நினைச்சிட்டு
straight
இருந்தேன். ஒரு
face.
பண்ணான கேம் ஏதாச்சும் பண்ணலாம் அப்படின்னு. ஸோ நாளைக்கு வந்து நாளைக்கு வந்து இது பண்ணலாம். நம்ம ஸ்டம்பிள் கைஸ் பண்ணலாம். எனக்கு அந்த கேம் இது வரைக்கும் நான் விளையாண்டதில்லை. ஸோ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டைம் ட்ரை பண்ணி பார்க்கலாம் அப்படின்னு நினச்சிருக்கேன். நாளைக்கு ஸ்டீமுக்கு சப்போர்ட் பண்ணுங்கள். ஸோ பிடிச்சிருந்தா மறக்காமல் லைக் பண்ணிவிட்டு